Black Clover Chapter 274, the unofficial release had just came out, and I gotta say, it's about to waste no time jumping right into the action with this chapter. Not only that, but this chapter has shown and is letting everyone know that they need to watch these quote-unquote filler episodes of Black Clover right now. Now, I get it that some of these episodes are a little bit of head scratchers and sometimes with the inconsistencies with the timeline and whatnot, but there are characters that are very important that has showed up in these episodes that could potentially be in a manga moving forward. And one character in particular that showed up in this manga chapter was Masuka from episode 140, which definitely took me by surprise. But there was a lot of things I was excited about in this chapter. So without further ado, let's talk about Black Clover Chapter 274, Outbreak of War. So, this chapter begins with Natch finally arriving to meet up with everyone else that's ready for war. Fuegoleon is asking Natch where's Asta, and Natch is letting him and everyone know Asta is going to need a little more time. And I'm really excited once Asta show up and just wrecks the battlefield, helping everyone else out. But I am also excited that now that Asta is not showing up early on in the battlefield, I want to see how everyone else fight these Dark Disciples, this Spade Kingdom soldiers, and the Dark Triad before Asta shows up as well. And then we see our infamous trio that also joined this war. We see Sally, Rades, and Valtos. And them being here, it looks like during that 6-month time skip, they made up for the community service work. However, I did notice on their coats that they don't have any Magic Knight Squad symbol on it. But I'm sticking to my guts. I do believe in the future, Sally, or maybe after this arc, she will join the Black Bulls. I did say Rades will join the Black Bulls as well, but Valtos, I can see him joining Jack, the Green Mantis, solely for the purpose because Jack is jealous that Yami has Funeral, because Funeral can take him anywhere. And Jack even asks Yami like, hey, you should send him my way sometime. He can join my squad. He can take me to places. And Yami's like, nah, that's my ride. So I think he's going to have Valtos join his team solely for that purpose, is to rub it in Yami's face like, hey, I got a ride too. It was also informed to us by Nozel that the robes that they are wearing was made by Sally, and having these robes on can hide someone's mana. And I am very impressed by that from Sally, and that's something I want to save a little bit for the chapter breakdown because I feel like this chapter deserves a chapter breakdown. It's been a while since I've done one, so for this one, with so much going on with this chapter, once the official release is out, we're going to do a chapter breakdown for this. And you know, Makusa North, we see him in this chapter, the new character, even though we seen him in episode 140, but he's new to the manga, I guess. And he's complimenting Sally, saying like, yeah, she's the best with magic tools. And I'm really excited what kind of magic type that he will have and what he would do in this war. My guess is that it'll probably be snow related because the voice actor of this guy is from the group Snowman, and he's literally based off the character as well. So it's highly possible that he may have snow magic. But that is just my guess on that. We then see Seke, and he is scared out of his mind. He's freaking out. He's like, why am I here on this mission with these dangerous people? That king, that bastard. Because the king sent him there because the king, Augustus, thinks Seke is strong, which is it's so funny. And you know what's crazy is that during those 6-month time skips, Seke showed us, like in the flashback, that he has been hanging out with women. Like, he has been getting girls. Like, Seke a little pimp now. Because usually back then, when Seke tells stories, well, I don't even say back then, but all the time, 99% of the time, Seke lies with stories. But this 1%, he can tell the truth. He's like, yeah, I'm a magic knight with the king. He's telling all the women that, and they're going to believe it because it is true. He can back it up. He's like, yeah, I can call Augustus right now. And Augustus will show up because Augustus look at this man as such a hero. It's Dark Lord Seke for you. Jack is also giving Seke that scary look, saying like, yeah, you better bring out all your strength. Not tell Seke that, hey, I know you don't have any proper skills or any special skills, so be a sacrifice for humanity. Like, it's so messed up. Like, Seke is already losing his mind because he's with these people, and not for him to say that, like, yeah, go sacrifice yourself. I just thought that was so hilarious. Nozel asks Natch, is Asta really showing up on time? And Natch, he reassures everyone that Asta will show up on time. And Yuno's like, okay, before he arrives, I'm going to be the one to take care of it. And it starts up a little side banter with Nozel and Jack, because Jack's like, nah, it's going to be up to me. And Nozel was like, nah, it's not going to be up to you. It's going to be up to me. So these three guys, you know, it's a little rivalry going on. And I'm all for it because, you know, that's part of Black Clover. The rivalries, we take those. Natch then opens up a curtain with shadow magic, readying everyone to teleport directly into the Spade Kingdom castle. So Perfect invasion. This shows us why he was able to have an easy access into the Spade Kingdom, into the Clover Kingdom so fast. We then see what's happening in the Spade Kingdom. We see the Resistance army right outside their castle, and they ready to attack. They screaming at them saying, Dark Triad, you guys are not the kings of this country. We ready to fight. You guys murdered King Lois, which was Yuno's father, and pretty much they want the smoke. Like, they ready to fight, even though they know they cannot stand a chance, but they ready to sacrifice their lives. And the Spade Kingdom Resistance army, while the Clover Kingdom is attacking the Spade Kingdom as well, was a perfect setup and a cooperation. Because we see a flashback before they leave, we see Ralph and Nock are actually talking, and they say that you approached the Spade Kingdom Resistance army after I left? And Nock's like, yeah, that's what I did. I thought it was the perfect opportunity. While the Spade Kingdom Resistance army can attack them, we can infiltrate. We see Nock even tell Yuno that I saw through your determination at the meeting. Sorry, I act like I didn't know. Because we see the Resistance army saying like, yeah, we're going to do this to risk our lives for Yuno as well. So Nock already knew that Yuno was the prince of the Spade Kingdom before he even stated it. This guy Nock keeps tabs on everybody, I swear. We then see this giant demon charging at the Spade Kingdom Resistance army. It's the same demon that was in that iceberg, and everyone's looking at this demon like, wow, is this the ancient demon of the legend of old? And I get why they're saying it, because it resembles Demon Licked, when Demon got licked. But we know it's not the same demon because the demon was licked himself when he fell into despair, and using the magic stones, using the highest level of forbidden magic, plus using negative mana to boost up the power, boost up the transformation. And he died 500 years ago, so there is a clear difference between when Lick was a demon and this demon itself. We don't know if this is a artificial one that Morris created. It's a lot of questions about this one, but I don't think it's as powerful as the one we seen that Lumiere fought. That one was on a whole different level. I did make a theory who I think that devil is, but I did put it on my Twitter. It was a crackhead theory, so if you want to see that crackhead theory, go to my Twitter. However, Zenon did expect the Spade Resistance army to show up, so they made this demon, well, I guess put this demon in this location just to stop them. So he was planning on murdering everybody in the capital, because Zenon said that only the strong are the true citizens of the Spade Kingdom. And everyone else can feel this tremendous mana while it's happening from this devil. And out of nowhere, Mereoleona was already there, planned to back up the Spade Kingdom Resistance army. We see her charge right in and literally punches, which sort of looks like a upgraded Calatus Brachium spell. And she just punches the devil and he just backs up. And that was it. She said Mereoleona is here to back up the Spade Kingdom Resistance army. And that was the end of the chapter, and I have to say, I love her new hairstyle. Like, the old one before, it was cool, like she looks like a literal lion, but now this one with the short hair, it brings out her face more, and I really like it. So this was a really good chapter. I dig it. I'll give this one about an 8 out of 10. And yeah, I love everything about it, and what I also love is for you to subscribe to the channel. You guys have an awesome life. Take care of yourselves, and I'm out.